Bella, a gentle German shepherd, had just delivered her 5th puppy when the vet suddenly let out a startled cry. What followed wasn't a puppy at all, and it left everyone frozen in disbelief. Before we begin, don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, where in the world are you watching from? I love seeing how far these stories travel. To Sarah, Bella was never just a dog. With her amber eyes and soft, steady nature, Bella had been family from the very start, a loyal friend through every joy and heartbreak. When Sarah found out Bella was pregnant, the household buzzed with excitement. She set up a whelping bed in the living room, stocked with blankets, towels, and endless love. Every article on canine pregnancy was bookmarked, and vet visits became routine to ensure both mom and puppies were thriving. As Bella's belly grew round and heavy, she slowed her pace, often gathering Sarah's socks into her bed like treasures. Sarah would rest her hand on Bella's side, smiling as she felt the tiny kicks within. When the big day came, Bella's panting grew sharp, her anxious eyes locked on Sarah. Without hesitation, Sarah rushed her to Dr. Miller's clinic. Inside the calm exam room, Sarah's nerves buzzed. Dr. Miller knelt by Bella, stroking her swollen belly with practiced care. "She's ready," he assured gently. Sarah exhaled shakily, holding her dog's gaze. The staff prepared quickly, laying out fresh towels and blankets. Bella was settled on the padded table, Sarah crouching at her side, whispering encouragement. "You've got this, sweetheart." Bella's tail flicked weakly in response, as her body tightened with the first contraction. Minutes later, the first puppy slipped into the world, a tiny squirming bundle of black and tan. The nurses worked fast, clearing its airways before placing it against Bella, who immediately began licking it clean. Tears welled in Sarah's eyes. Soon came the second puppy, larger, with a squeaky cry that brought smiles all around. "Doing beautifully," Dr. Miller confirmed, his tone calm. Sarah stroked Bella's ear, her heart swelling. The third puppy arrived smoothly, then the fourth, each one perfect and healthy. Between contractions, Bella leaned against Sarah, exhausted but determined. Finally, the 5th appeared, smaller than the others but lively, kicking its tiny legs as if to say, "I'm here." Relief washed over the room. 5 healthy pups, huddled together under Bella's watchful gaze. Sarah counted them over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. The clinic filled with quiet joy. Bella curled protectively around her litter, her chest rising and falling in steady rhythm. Everyone thought the hard part was over, but Bella's body wasn't finished. She shifted uneasily, panting faster. A faint whine slipped from her throat. Dr. Miller frowned. "She might have another," he murmured, motioning for fresh towels. "Another?" Sarah asked, startled. "I thought 5 was all." "Usually, yes," the vet said, "but sometimes one hides." Another contraction rippled through Bella, but no puppy followed. Concerned, Dr. Miller quickly ran an ultrasound. The screen flickered on, and his expression shifted. His brows furrowed, eyes narrowing at the strange shape in. "That's unusual," he whispered. What is it?" Sarah pressed, her chest tight. The vet didn't answer right away. The nurse exchanged a startled look with him. The air in the room thickened with anticipation. Miller readied himself, hands poised. With one final contraction, something slick emerged. But it wasn't shaped like a puppy. The doctor froze, eyes widening. "Quick, another towel," he barked. Sarah's pulse raced. "What's wrong?" The nurses gasped as Dr. Miller lifted the newborn into view. Sarah blinked, convinced her eyes deceived her. It wasn't a puppy at all. In the vet's hands was a tiny orange and white kitten, its eyes sealed shut, mewing softly. The room went utterly silent, save for its fragile cry. "That's impossible," Sarah whispered. Dr. Miller shook his head, equally stunned. "And yet, here it is." He gently placed the kitten among the puppies. Bella didn't hesitate. She licked the tiny creature with the same care she gave her own, tucking it close to her belly. Sarah's shock gave way to awe. She had expected 5 puppies, but instead witnessed something beyond imagination. "How?" Sarah asked, voice trembling. "Dogs can't give birth to kittens." "You're right," Dr. Miller said. "Biologically, this shouldn't happen. But look at it, healthy, full-term, breathing strong." He studied the kitten, his face a mix of disbelief and wonder. A nurse offered another explanation softly. Maybe Bella found it before labor and carried it in. Dr. Miller considered this, nodding slowly. Her maternal instincts are powerful. She may have rescued it, her body treating it as her own. Sarah thought back to Bella, wandering the yard days before, returning from somewhere alone. Could it be true? Bella, unconcerned by the mystery, continued grooming all 6 babies, her tail thumping contentedly. Sarah knelt beside her. "You're not just a good mom," she whispered, tears pricking her eyes. "You're extraordinary." From the moment the kitten nestled among the puppies, it was accepted. Bella curled protectively around them, guiding the orange newcomer to nurse as if it were meant to be. The sight was both comical and heartwarming, the tiny kitten dwarfed by its siblings, yet utterly at home. Over the next hours, Bella nursed, cleaned and nudged them all with equal devotion. The puppies wagged their tails, never questioning the odd little sibling. Dr. Miller chuckled, shaking his head. "In all my years, I've never seen this. You've got yourself a remarkable mother, Sarah." Sarah stroked Bella's fur, her voice full of gratitude. "She's teaching me more about love than I ever thought possible." That night, Sarah made a soft nest in the living room for the unusual family. As she drifted to sleep, the sound of Bella's breathing mixed with tiny squeaks and mews, a reminder that sometimes miracles arrive in the most unexpected forms.